Hey everyone, welcome to Geek, news and rumours in the triathlon and multisport world. So we're coming to you from Jindabyne at the moment, which is the base of the Snowy Mountains, and we're here for the Thredbo Mountain Bike Festival. So today actually was the Australian Cross Country Championships, and we'll get to that in a minute. We were going to film up there, but it was too noisy with all the speakers and everything going on, so we've decided to come down here and do it. So let's get into it. So Ironman CEO Andrew Messick. I mean, let's face it, what a wanker. How does a bloke like that be the CEO of anything? I doubt he could be the CEO of the local kindergarten, never mind an organisation like Ironman. Now, Ironman, I found out, is a privately owned business, and obviously they put events on, and if they don't sack his ass after the interview he recently just did. Who was the interview with?
How They Train.
How They Train's a podcast, listen to it. And he asked a couple of really simple questions, one of them being, why is it as Ironman grows and their revenue increases, they don't increase the prize money for the pros? And he had no answer, and to cut a long story short, he ended up hanging up on the actual podcast. So what a dick. I hope he gets the arse. You deserve to not be in charge of a company like that. You are not helping Ironman, which is one of the major race organisers for our sport. Excuse me. So Canyon. So where I've said earlier where Specialised are struggling and ditching all their sponsored athletes, Canyon seems to be picking them up. In fact, I've been noticing lately that Canyon bikes are really looking at a lot of new athletes, and recently they've just done Chelsea Sodaro, so the winner of Ironman World Championships last year. So they're an interesting company because they sell direct to market. In other words, if you want a Canyon, you go online, you order the bike and it gets delivered to you in a box. So they cut out the middleman. There's no bike shop involved. So they're getting really aggressive with their sponsorship. So Specialised ditch, Canyon pick up, it seems. One of the great athletes, Alistair Brownlee. So I just read something on him, and his focus for 2023, of course, is the Ironman World Champs now in Nice, and the PTO races. Now everyone's focusing on the PTO races because you actually get paid. So if you win, or even down to top 20, I think, you actually get paid. So good on you, mate. Last year was really shit for him. He was injured and he got quite sick also. So it was a bit of a write-off last year. The interesting thing with Alistair though is he has to re-qualify. So he hasn't qualified for the 2023 World Championship. So he's looking at doing an Ironman sometime in March or April. So watch this space. Hopefully he'll get healthy, get well, not be injured, and we can see him sort of go head to head with Jan Frodeno and all the other great athletes out there. So good luck, mate. I hope you get back to it. So Roth. The Roth Triathlon is one of the premier long distance races on the calendar. And my question to you guys is, should that become the new long course world championships, the iron distance? I reckon it should. They seem like a good bunch of people. And from what Ironman's doing, again, back to the CEO, you know, why not? Why can't they just pick it up and call it Roth World Championships? I don't know, it's the same distance. As it is, they've already got a pretty stacked field going. So I reckon Roth, let's put it out there, Roth should become the World Championships. Now that Ironman are going to 2 venues and their CEO's a wanker, maybe it's time to move somewhere else. All right, the last thing. So as I said, we just were up on the Maxxis stand. So we work for Maxxis, or for the wholesaler that imports Maxxis. And so we've been up at the expo for the last 3 days, and today was the Elite Australian Championship. So we better go through who won that. Beck Henderson, who used to be Beck McConnell, is gone back to her maiden name. So she won again. So her 10th consecutive Australian Championship. So well done. In fact, she absolutely annihilated it. After lap 1, she had like a 30-second lead and just continued to have a bigger lead through the race. So good on you, Beck. The next two, Zoe Cuthbert and Peter Mullins, we actually sponsor them through the company I work for. So second and third. So well done to you two girls. And it's a pleasure working with you both. So well done. In the men, Sam Fox, his first Australian Championship, first year stepping it up to the elite category, under 23s last year, and he won under 23s, and I believe he won junior elite, and now he has just won the Open Elite Australian Championship, so really a man to look out for. Dan McConnell, so he was actually chasing his 10th Australian Championships, but didn't get there, so anyway, second place, pretty good. I believe he's 37 years old now. So good on you, mate, flying the colours for us old blokes. And Cam Ivory third. So anyway, guys, that's it this week. That's a wrap. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.